Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the HTML boilerplate and why this is important, and we'll also be talking about the UTF-8 character encoding and why it is needed. So, to break it down to a layman's understanding, the HTML boilerplate is basically a must-have template that all HTML files must have you must have that particular template on your on your file or your code in HTML. So this basically the boilerplate here helps in the structure of your website. Let me show you what this HTML boilerplate I'm talking about is. Now, when you first open your HTML file, you type in, if you are starting from the beginning, you type in this doctype, which represents which represents the type of HTML you're using. Then this line indicates the language. So for me, I'm using my HTML is basically in English. So I'm going to be using English here. Now we have under the head tag, we have the charset of UTF-8. Now this might be looking weird to you, but this charset helps you it helps computer our computer gets data in bits and bytes, zeros and ones, so this helps in those conversion. And let's say it helps, how do I put this in a layman, I want to break it to the lowest possible way that I can make you all understand. um it helps, what should I use? Okay, so this UTF, I will say it makes sure that any character you type shows up as it is on your browser. If you most of the times it is like a alphabet rule book here. So most of the times if you do not use this UTF-8, you can, let's say, want to type cafe with the apostrophe, and then you see, instead of having a CAFE, you have um sorry, instead of having the CAFE with the apostrophe at the top, you will have a CF at or something. It would, without this UTF-8, most conversion of whatever you type, the output will be different on your web page. Yeah, so you need this on your site. And we also have the next line, the meta, that has this particular line 87, which contains the viewport and content. So this particular line helps in um, scaling your website. So whatever site you use, whatever browser, or sorry, not browser, whatever device your website is loaded on, or web page is loaded on, it will take the form of that page naturally, instead of you trying, if you open some site on your phone, that if a site does not have this and you open it on your phone, you have to zoom in to be able to see what is on the site. But with this, whatever device you're using, a tablet, your phone, your laptop, it will take the shape of that device naturally. And here we have the title. This shows on the title of your browser. If you open your browser, you see your web, the name, you see something written here, around here on your browser. So if you open it, this is what is going to show there. And for the body contains the contents of your website. So whatever you want to show on your website, you put it here, and then you close this with the HTML tag. This code is not closed, so let's go to the next line and close this with the HTML tag. So for clarity, this for to summarize it, this chart set is like, it helps every word you type. If you use this chart set on your website, every word you type on that website, or every word you type on your code comes out as it is. So if you write a cafe with apostrophe, it comes out as like that on your browser. Meanwhile, without this, it might translate to something else and all of that. So that is the point of this. So I'm going to stop there, and I think I've basically explained what the HTML boilerplate is and why it is necessary when writing your HTML code.